Daytime Chicago is sponsored by SC Wealth Advisors.
'Cause I'm the tax man.
No one wants to pay more in taxes than they owe, right? Well, this is especially true for people in retirement. To find out how we can minimize our tax burden, I talked to Raj Shah and Rick Borick. They're part of the team at SC Wealth Advisors, a Chicago area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. They're also the hosts of Unlock Your Wealth radio show.
Different ways to do it, by tax loss harvesting, offsetting capital gains. There's strategic Social Security strategies where you could stay under a threshold and save taxes in that standpoint for a retiree.
Yeah, I think the most important thing to do is that you need to do some planning, because these savings don't come automatic and you don't get to take advantage of them on April 15th every year. You need to start planning before that.
Yeah, that's why they call it retirement planning,
Exactly,
right?
right.
Okay. So a lot of people want to know, is there a way that you can receive income from your nest egg, however that may be, and not pay income taxes on it?
Well, I mean, there's different order of withdrawals from different buckets of your assets: after-tax accounts, Roth accounts, and your IRA accounts. So there's a strategic way to take money out in an order of withdrawals to potentially reduce your tax liability by up to 40%.
Yeah, everybody's situation is different, but when you put all those numbers together, you can actually look at ways to reduce that tax burden, not just this year, but many years going in the future. And so a good plan will be something that you can continue with year in and year out.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, because if you've already implemented some of these strategies, why aren't more people taking advantage of them?
Well, a lot of people are not aware of them, and I think that that's where they go to the accountant, but they're preparing their taxes when they're completely swamped. But all these things have to happen in the prior year by December 31st, so you need to be planning throughout the year. And if you haven't done it the last quarter of the year, you want to make sure that you're reviewing and you're not missing out on something that could be very beneficial for your retirement.
Yeah, and many stockbrokers don't even give any tax advice at all. They may give you the hot mutual fund or stock of the month, but they're not actually telling you how to save any money in taxes. So a comprehensive financial planning firm is able to fit that bill for you.
Are there any other benefits to it? Like, are you able to maybe get some more money in your pocket earlier in the year rather than looking forward to it when the tax return season comes about?
Well, you can see how, like, for example, if a couple made $60,000 and they may have a gain in their stock and it's a $20,000 gain, they may be thinking they're going to pay 15% capital gains, but they can sell that stock potentially at a 0% rate because they're going to still be beyond the marginal tax bracket beyond $80,000. So these are a lot of things that retirees and investors are just not thinking about because they're not aware of it.
And so obviously that's where you guys come in.
Yeah, because we'll sit down with a client in the last quarter of the year generally, and we'll say, we've got gains that we could harvest, and given your current income already, you can actually take and sell those stock positions and pay $0 in federal income tax.
So when should someone start visiting with you guys?
Well, it's an ongoing process. It's not, we like to say yesterday, because, you want to be able to see. A lot of people are really honed in on portfolio performance. Stock market is up, but also, which is very important as part of their portfolio, but also these are the things that a lot of people are not thinking about because they're not aware of it. So starting today and definitely by the end of the year is a smart move to make that decision.
Yeah, today's always the best day to plant a tree, or today's the best day to start to reduce your income taxes on your retirement.
You mentioned stock markets and the volatility, and people are watching all of this. What's your take on that market volatility?
Well, we like to look at risk mitigation in your portfolio, because obviously you want to make the most amount and have an efficient portfolio, but also you want to have the risk mitigation. Noah didn't build the ark the day after it started raining, and when it started flooding, he built it before. So it's looking the same way with your portfolio and putting those risk mitigation parameters beforehand proactively, so that when it comes, the storm comes, you're ready.
Yeah, if you waited for the market to go down to try to figure out how to get yourself out of it, it's too late. So you need to have a plan put in place early on to say, how much of my portfolio do I want to protect? How am I going to protect it? So that when eventually a bear market comes, which it happens for everyone at some point in our lifetime, that you'll be able to protect your savings.
All right, if you'd like to learn more about preparing for the retirement you've been working toward, SC Wealth Advisors has a great offer for you. Right now, the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $500,000 or greater, they are offering a complimentary, full-blown retirement plan just for you. This will allow Raj and Rick to sit down with you personally, analyze where you are right now, and discuss your best steps to get ready for a successful retirement. Just call the number you see there on your screen.